Okay, everyone. Hello, this is Miss Champagne from Shammy Speaks, and I created this video lesson for my students who are currently studying for the TOEIC test. I find that my students are very motivated to pass the TOEIC test. However, their test-taking skills need to be, let's say, addressed or revise. So I created this type of videos to try to help them to learn how to have better test taking skills. So in order to follow along what I'm doing, you'll need to copy and paste this link into your browser and also have a pen and paper ready. Now, what I'll do is that I'll put the description for the browser link, and also I'll do a Google Doc where you can see the notes that I've taken, so you can understand exactly the notes I took and things like that. So I'll probably just do one for tonight just to not overload you. Okay, now the TOEIC test has a reading part. We're going to do part 7, which is the comprehension part. So here is where you're going to read, and then you have to answer some questions. Now, what my students normally like to do is they like to read the passage first, which is, I'm not against that, but it's better, in my opinion, to read the questions first so you can get an idea of what the passage would be about. So what I would like to do is first I'm going to read number 1, number 2, and then number 3, and I'm taking notes as I'm reading, and we're going to try to guess what the passage is about. Okay, number 1. Where is the text from? A message from a business to a current client, an advertisement for a new business service, an email from one business worker to another, a newspaper article about a new business success. Okay, so with that being said, obviously there was a text that was sent. I don't know if it was sent via email, but texts are usually sent via phone. We are not sure of that right now. However, it has something to do with business, so let's keep that in mind. It's something to do with a client or worker or the business success. We don't know, just from these 4 statements. We're not sure yet. Okay, so let's try to go on to number 2 to see what we might gather. Number 2, what does the service provide? So obviously the text is about a service. Okay, what does the service provide? Off-site staff to perform general office duties, a site where several businesses can locate their offices, advice on how to make your business more professional, temporary staff for local businesses. Okay, so now we're getting more information. All right, so obviously this text was sent to a business. We're not sure of the business, but it's a service that will help this business, whatever it is, to be more efficient at something. We are not exactly sure what it's going to be more proficient at, but it's a text from another company to this company, and they're going to help this company improve whatever it is they're doing. Okay. Number 3, which of the following is not included in the basic office deal? Okay, so we're getting more information. Basic offer deal, and I'm writing that. Okay, so we got a text from a company that offers a basic office deal. It's a service offered to another company to obviously improve something. Okay, let's read. Which of the following is not included in the basic office deal? A polite receptionist, a mail forwarding service, a professional address, a telephone answering service. Okay, so if I had to guess, I would say these 4 services are something that can be done off-site. So if I had to guess which was not included, it would probably be a polite receptionist, because these other 3 services, the mail forwarding service, professional address, telephone answering services, those things can be done off-site. But giving somebody a polite receptionist, that's probably out of the scope of their basic office deal. So I'm going to go ahead and say, if I write A, B, C, and D, that A is probably the answer for number 3. Okay, but this is my guess. We're not sure yet. Now, let's go to the passage. So scroll up. All right, here we go. So we are going to read this part. You are going to read some passages, each with 2 to 5 questions. For each question, choose the answer which you think fits best accordingly to the text. Okay. So this is the text. Are you setting up a small business? Worried about the cost of renting office space and employing the right people? RELPA's virtual office world can help you. Okay, let's stop there. Let's jot some notes. Small business and cost, about renting an office space, employ people. The name is really not important, but the name is Rebut's virtual office world can help with our basic office deal. Okay, so let's write down basic office deal. We can set up a virtual office for you practically overnight. So this is a virtual office. Very good. Okay, next. We will give your business a professional image, and our polite, friendly staff will handle your calls. Okay, so professional image. Our polite, friendly staff will handle your calls, present your business in the best possible way. We provide you with a professional business address, so address, local phone number, and also we also handle mail. For a more personal approach, with the option of forwarding mail and messages to your home address, don't hesitate to ask about a premier office deal. Okay, so let's write down premier office deals. Okay, and this is more personal, so this will forward mail and messages to your home address. Perfect. Okay, now I think we can go ahead and start answering. Okay, number 1. Where is the text from? Okay, I accidentally clicked that. Number 1, where is the text from? A message from a business to a current client. B, an advertisement for a new business service. C, an email from one business worker to another. A newspaper article about a new business success. All right, so from reading the passage, this text is from one company to a potential client. So with that being said, it would be B, an advertisement for a new business service. Let's click that. Correct. And I accidentally correct this one, or clicked this one. Number 2, what does the service provide? All right, sorry, let's just ignore that I clicked A. All right, so the service provides A, off-site staff to perform general office duties. B, a site where several businesses can locate their offices. C, advice on how to make your business more professional. D, temporary employees for local businesses. Okay, so basically, I think A or C could work. However, A is the better answer because they have sites. They have an off-site staff that will perform your general office duties, such as, let's look at our notes, providing you with a address, a number, and taking care of your mail. So you'll have a virtual office. And I'm sure that they can provide advice on how to make your business more professional, but I think that's a given with the service. Okay, let's go on to number 3. Which of the following is not included in the basic office deal? Okay, so let's look at our notes again. So basic office deal. Oh, sorry, before we look at our note, let's read it again. A polite receptionist. B, a mail forwarding service. C, a professional address, A telephone answering service. Okay, so if we look at our notes again, we get a virtual office, professional image, call service, address, number, and a mail service. So you get these three things, and as I already guessed, so you do not get a polite receptionist, which of following is not included. A polite sectionist. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Excuse me. See, sometimes you do get things wrong, even though I'm a teacher. All right, so let's go back to our notes. So you will get somebody who is polite answering. Let's see. A mail forwarding service. A professional address. A telephone answering service. Let's see. So with our Premier Office deal, mail forward. Okay, so you do not get a mail forwarding services. That is for the Premier Office deal. So I was incorrect. And now I'm correct. Perfect. All right, and then you go on to the next one. All right, so basically that is how you would go about, studying for the TOEIC test. And as I said, like sometimes even native English speakers or teachers, sometimes we get the answers wrong too because it can be a bit tricky. But if you're able to, use the test-taking technique, it will increase your chances of passing. All right, so I will let you go. Have a good evening, and I will send another video soon. Okay, goodbye.